Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. Alright, next up we have Ihor duelist Potieria taking on Marco Matuto Tulio in a light heavyweight bout that feels less like a fight and more like a cleverly disguised intervention for Ihor. This is the kind of matchup where you wonder if someone backstage drew straws and Ihor got the short one. Let's dive in. Ihor Potieria. Let's start with Ihor duelist Potieria, who comes in as a plus 385 underdog with a record of 20-7. Honestly, the nickname feels a bit ironic here because it seems like his last few duels haven't exactly gone his way. Out of his last 7 fights, Ihor has only managed to win 2, and one of those was after he missed weight. That's like showing up to a marathon in rollerblades and still coming in second place. The other victory? He beat a past his prime Shogun Rua, which is less of an accomplishment and more of a reminder that time waits for no man. It's like bragging you beat Michael Jordan in basketball, but leaving out that it was a pickup game in his driveway when he was 60. That said, Ihor does have some power, and he's always dangerous early in the fight. But his biggest issue has been consistency, or lack thereof. Against killers in the light heavyweight division, he's struggled to find his footing, often looking outgunned and outclassed. If you're rooting for him, you're either a diehard fan or you've got money on him and an iron stomach for risk. Marco Tulio. Now let's talk about Marco Matuto Tulio, who comes in as a minus 575 favorite with a record of 12-1. With a record like that and those odds, Marco is practically wearing a flashing neon sign that says future contender. Marco is relentless on the feet with crisp boxing and brutal leg kicks. He's the kind of guy who doesn't just want to beat you. He wants to make sure you remember it every time you walk up a flight of stairs. His grappling isn't flashy, but it's effective, and he's shown he can control opponents when the fight hits the mat. The big thing here is Marco's pace. He doesn't just walk forward, he stomps forward like a guy who just found out his favorite sandwich shop is closing in 5 minutes. That pressure has overwhelmed fighters before, and against someone like Ihor, who's had trouble dealing with high-output opponents, it's a recipe for disaster. So, who wins? Look, this fight feels like it's been written, directed, and produced by Marco's management team. Ihor is tough and can pull off a Hail Mary shot if Marco gets careless, but let's be real. Marco would have to make a lot of mistakes for that to happen. Marco's striking is sharper, his pace is relentless, and his grappling is strong enough to neutralize Ihor if things hit the mat. Ihor's best chance is to come out swinging like he's in a bar fight and hope something lands early. Otherwise, this is going to be a long or very short night for him. Official pick. I'm rolling with Marco Tulio. At minus 575, the odds basically scream, bet the house. But this isn't just about odds, it's about matchups. Marco has the tools to keep Ihor on the back foot and the cardio to push the pace until Ihor can't keep up. If this fight goes past the first round, it's Marco all day. He's got the power, the technique, and the game plan to get it done. Ihor's recent track record doesn't inspire much confidence, and unless he's hiding some secret weapon in his arsenal, this one feels like a setup for Marco to shine. If Marco doesn't win, I'll eat my words, and maybe a leg kick too. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.